guys, welcome back to my channel. You got this Quita, or you can call me Quita, either one will do. I answer to both. Please guys, like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good jazz. I just want to talk about a dream that I had about Florida falling, like being, I don't want to say coming off the map. The dream that I had, let me just tell you about the dream. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I am trying to put my computer on something. Okay, here we go. So, the dream that I had about, I was in Florida and I was in this beach house. I was on the beach, and I think it's on my other channel, Spiritual Justice Show. I made so many videos on that channel. It's so many testimonies on that channel. That's when my gifts were really prominent, and before all the chomper spirits and all that stuff come to try to eat up my aura. But I was really I was in the dream. I was in a beach house with my kids. It was like a 4 or 5 bedroom beach house, and then I had a deck on the side of my door. You know how you have the sliding glass doors where you can walk on the deck and see the beach, and then I had stairs where you can come up to the side of my house. And then there was a hurricane coming. It wiped out all my stuff, and then I remember going back outside. Everything was tore up. Car was like flooded. Everything was messed up. It was a mess. And this is when I was leaving Florida. And nobody talks about the people that this group of people that they killed in Florida is an ancient group of people. They were indigenous to the land. They knew all the land's history. They knew the history of everything that happened within probably all over the globe, but with definitely about Florida. They held a certain frequency, and the government came in and killed it. Well, not the government. I could say the Illuminati, CIA, whatever you want to call them. Antichrist people came in and wiped them off the face of the earth, and nobody has said anything about it, has done anything about it. Probably don't even know about it. Just a couple. It was just in a local newspaper that I read, and I read a local article on the phone some years ago about it. And ever since then, the hurricanes have getting worse and worse, and it's not just because they killed a group of people, but you got it's a lot of spiritual warfare to make these hurricanes happen. They want Florida to fall off the map. I don't know why, but Florida is going to go under. The sea is what I'm picking up. Yeah. I just had to clarify what I was feeling. Florida is going underneath the map. I've been feeling that way for years, and I don't know why they want Florida underneath the map, but Florida is going underneath the map. That's why Spirit told me to get out of there, and I got out of there. And that's why they gave me flack about getting out of there. When I left Florida, and I came to where I am today, they treated me horribly. They tried to make me go back to Florida. And Florida, I had I gave this testimony because people gave me flack too about it. It's on my other channel. I don't know what video it is, but it's one of the videos. And I was talking about Florida coming off the falling off the map. Florida is going under the sea. A lot of people say Florida or California, but it's not Cali. California is pretty stuck onto the map. It's Florida. Florida is only held on by the peninsula, the panhandle up there. That's the only thing it's held on by. And a lot of people, a lot of these witches and warlocks, is Florida falling off the map because of the warfare that people are doing. It's because of the warfare that people are doing on Florida. It's Florida falling off the map. It's Florida falling off the map because of the warfare. Yeah, it's a lot of warfare that's been done on Florida. A lot of, and I knew that was coming. Spirit told me to get out of the way because there's so many people. It's so many. They they desperately want Florida off the map for some particular reason. I don't know why. They let me see, Holy Spirit, why do they want Florida off the map so desperately? Why they want Florida underwater for so desperately? This is just something that they do. I got the Nine of Cups. It's just like they're satisfied with creating destruction. It's a lot of people that live in Florida. It makes sense because it's easier to me. For me, excuse me, it's easier for me to understand why, because they can hit Florida from all. They can hit Florida from all sides except for the top. And then they can hit it from the top, but it's easier to break it off. Only thing that probably won't get broken off is that little panhandle that connects Florida to Georgia, and eventually Georgia that little piece of Florida is gonna become part of Georgia. And I think that's what they want. That's what they're wanting. I don't some people just get off on doing negative energetic word. They want to feed these entities that they have caught in this world. They've been here for a while, but they want to feed these entities because these entities have given them certain clout, fame, fortune, power, and they want to be able to deliver to these entities. So they're gonna keep doing it until it eventually happens. Unless we step in, it can't be just me. It got to be a group of us that step in to counteract this if we want Florida to stay on the map. It got to be a bunch. It got to, yeah. They get pleasure. It's a Nine of Cups. They just get pleasure from doing this, and it's because they have to feed these demons. Spirit is showing me that they have to feed these. We're humans is not the only species on here, and I think the globe have come to that conclusion. So yeah, they have to feed these whatever demons. I say demons because like what entity want to do that? You know what I mean? Unless you're a demon. So they got to feed these demons and give them, you know, their due share, because they had promised these entities all types of things, and so when they participate in these particular activities, this is what cause chaos and havoc. People going to be, you know, losing families, losing memories, can't go visit Florida. It's gonna hurt real bad. Like with Rich Homie Quan, you know how it hit. Like everybody, the community was so sad about it, and a lot of entities, especially demonic entities, they feed off stuff like this. They really do. They feed off stuff like this, and it's sad, but it's true. And so when they have been given special powers and privileges, girl, well, I can't say the word privileges. I don't know why. What's wrong with my speech? Ever since they've been in spiritual world messing with me, and I'm still trying to get out the messages before, you know, they go. But special privileges and things of that nature, and, you know, make certain people famous and just all this crazy stuff just because of that. That's what it is. They just want to do these things. That's just what they want to do. That's just how they do it. And people's like, it can't be as simple as that. Most of the time it's just that simple. The entity gave them certain privileges and powers, granted that for them, so they serve that's a god. Let me put it that way. That's their god. If that god want them to destroy a part of the earth, they're gonna do that because they get something in game right now. They don't think about the future. They don't think about their kids. And if they are thinking about it, they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna go over here to this country. We got another country we go to, or we could just go over here. You know, that's the way they ration things out. That's the way they rationalize hurting all these people and doing all these things. They don't care. They were like, well, they don't care about us. Why I care about them? And this is the way these people think, because they're very demonic. And people love power, love fame, love riches. Remember, the Kardashians was on the top at one point, and now, you know, they're being linked to a lot of Diddy stuff, and they're being leaked and saying that they're just as worse as Diddy, allegedly. I don't know, because I wasn't there, I didn't see no tapes, but I'm just saying how powerful people can come down because they do wicked things, and that's just what it is. That is just what it is. And people, a lot of people are going to be hurt. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of loved ones and things of that nature. But that's one of the biggest reasons why I moved. A lot of people think it was something, I had to do something with my, or she didn't want somebody to know something about her. Baby, I would tell you stuff about me. I don't got nothing to hide, because I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? I mind my business, take care of my kids, I work, I do what I'm supposed to do. And, that's it. I don't make sacrifices to demons or pacts with demons. I'm not looking for power or fame. If it so happen to come, appreciate it, but it's not required. And the power that I do get is from the Holy Spirit, from God, and it's not my power. I understand that it's the Most High's power that's working through me, and I'm going to always reference the Most High, because I do not serve the Most Low. So at the end of the day, these are the things that they're doing, and they killed that group of indigenous people that has been, I mean, some of them people were 140, 150, and they were still living. And y'all don't even know about these people. Y'all have never heard of these group of people. And it's so sad. And because they knew if they could get those people off the face of this earth, then they could take over Florida. And that's just what they did. You got to understand, you got to think, when you're thinking about stuff like this, when I'm telling you stuff like this, you got to think energetically. And once you think energetically, it's like, dang, if they took out that group of people, they feel like they're powerful. So if they took out that group of indigenous people, and then they could take out, it only builds up on their self-esteem. They could take out the whole state of Florida, then it's going to cause a lot of grief, and people can't miss, and people going to be longing for Florida. It's going to be a long time hurt. So that's on top of that, and that's what they're doing. They're feeding off your energy, your hurt, your pain, off of doing people wrong, off of food poisoning. The reason why they want everybody to go hungry, because when you're hungry, you're in pain. Oh, I'm hungry, I'm in pain, this and that. That's why it's good to flip your mindset. That's why it's good to already learn how to fast. That's why it's good to already know how to do certain things, cook, grow your own food, garden, do things of this nature, because they're attacking different skill sets, different people, different countries, all different ways. The devil is coming, because the Spirit of God, the Christ conscious people are rising. The Most High God people are rising. So the devil is not going to go out without a fight, you guys. So this is just another tactic of the enemy. This is another way the enemy come in to feed their negative. The Antichrist people come in to feed their negative entities that they make pacts with. That's just what the cookie crumbles. That's just what they do, and they're doing it for pure satisfaction, for pleasure. They want to take out the whole state for pure pleasure, when you could just use your powers to feed the hungry, to make sure people are fed, people are loved or cared for, make sure that children are not sex trafficked. You could use all that magic to do that, but they rather do evil, because they make the pacts with these evil entities that are here on earth. Not a lot of these entities are not in physical bodies, they're in spiritual form, and then they do have a form, which is a lot of these people, witches, warlocks, wizards, whatever you want to call them. I call them Antichrist people. A lot of these Antichrist people can see and have gifts to see and hear these people. Instead of using their gifts for good, they use it for bad, for evil, to harm other people. And when there's not enough love on this planet, when there's not enough God on this planet, that's when Sodom and Gomorrah starts to happen. And I'm so glad that Diddy found out, Beyonce, Jay-Z, all of these people, Jeffrey Epstein, because these people was contributing to the lower vibration of this planet. Because when you understand, when you're constantly hurting people and doing this and sodomizing people, you're working for the devil. You're working for the devil, for you're the Antichrist people, and you have the Antichrist mindset. And that's what lowers the frequency of this earth. That's what lowers the frequency of this planet. We're meant to love one another. We're meant to share. We're meant to embrace one another. You know what I mean? We're not here to we're not, excuse me, we're not supposed to be here to cause pain to one another, to cause harm to one another. That's not what we're supposed. That's not what. And then if the little pain that we're supposed to call is called learning pains, growing pains, things of that nature. Oh, I didn't know this, and giving people grace because they didn't know. And like a lot of times right now today, we can give certain people grace, but a lot of people we can't give grace because they continue. They willfully did it. It's not like they had to grow to do it. They knew what was wrong, and they still did it. And that's why a lot of people are not being shown mercy. That's why a lot of people won't show Diddy mercy. Well, I show mercy because I know something else bigger than him creating him. That's why I give him that grace. And if he tell his story and repent, then he can be saved. Even though he did all those crimes and killed all those people. It was a person in the Bible that killed a lot of people too. But I said that to brought up Diddy himself to say that this world was turning into Sodom and Gomorrah. Celebrities, all these people with money was turning our planet into Sodom and Gomorrah. And it was starting with America. What they was going to do was take it to other countries, and then this world was going to turn into Sodom and Gomorrah, and God put a stop to it. That's why I'm happy. I'm not happy because people got exposed and I feed off that negativity. I'm happy because now the streets are safer. Now the industry is more safer. Now the people that's coming into the industry, they have to have real talent. They have to have real, and you can't feed off divine beings. You have to really have that gift to be an entertainer, to be a celebrity. And then you need to be held to a certain standard to either be a politician or a celebrity. And I feel like people who want to be in these influential industries, especially a politician, especially a celebrity, I feel like they should have mental health checks. Everybody should have a mental health check. The mental health in America should be number one, and that's how you're going to keep the population from being and entertaining these demonic entities and using their gifts for evil. If that we put the United States of America's people's mental health above all things, their food and their mental health, and we can eliminate them messing up our food and eliminate and bring more mental health and more people in the educational system, and stop making degrees, billions and billions of dollars, stop making everything about money and just make it about the people, make this America's, the United States, more accommodating and stop saying the American dream. The American dream should be available to all people, not who had the most money, who had the house in the hill or the mansion. It should be mental health, being number one. It should be people eating good food, and it should be people being able to get an education without going into so much debt that they put their kids and generations into debt because they can't pay off because they were trying to have this American dream and live this good life and do something positive. You ever know that you see somebody that do something so positive, so you like, the good people always be so hurt. A person with a good heart always so hurt. That's because that lets you know how evil this planet is. It should not be such. It should not be a way that good people are always getting hurt. Good people are always the one to finish last. That should not be the first. We actually should finish first. We actually should be the first ones because we're the examples. We're the best examples there is out there. So we actually should be the ones that are getting praise. We're actually the one that should be getting millions and millions of dollars, because we're not going to sit there and buy billions of mansions or a $1 billion mansion. We're going to go out there and feed the homeless. We're going to go out there and make sure babies have diapers. We're going to go out there and make sure people are properly being nurtured mentally, physically, and spiritually. We're going to do those things because we know money we can't take it with us. And why do I need all this money to say, oh, I'm better than you, or I got on Versace and you got on little Walmart brand? Like, what? They still clothes. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. If I had billions of dollars, I would not be a billionaire. Like how Rihanna is a billionaire, Jay-Z is a billionaire, this black, I would not be a billionaire, simply not because I can't sustain it or not because I can't have it, but I would have it and I would give to others. I would have it and I would go into my community. It starts small, and I would not just hand out money and stuff. I would make sure get involved into politicians. You know, we undoing what Bill Gates have done and all that stuff. Undoing all this stuff first of all, and then start, you know, putting more female trees back into America. Start planting them everywhere. Make it a city code, a nationwide code, a nationwide bill that it has to be where every male tree there has to be a female tree. There has to be a female tree regardless. And if the fruits are falling over and need to be pruned, there should be. We have enough tax money for people to get paid to just go prune the trees in America so that we can have sustainable food and reliable food. America should be a lot more green and a little more, less more, oh, I got this big ass mansion and it's just sitting off, rotting off in the hills, and all these deeds and stuff, all this stuff that they're seizing from these celebrities. That's what should be done with it. Of course, the reparations to the victims, but they got so much money. A lot of this stuff should be taken from these rich politicians and rich people and put back into the community. Put back into getting more female trees and plants and stuff back into the economy. Lowering the economy prices on food and groceries and bills and stuff. We should not have to work like a dog just to eat, just to die, you know what I mean, just to pay debts. And America needs to really stop doing this credit shit. Really, we need to stop the credit shit. It really needs to stop. It really, if you don't got the money, you ain't got the money. Don't live above your means. Live underneath your means. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, ego is going to take a dive when this start to happen, when this new world order start to come in, and it's for the chosen ones have manifested, and they can't. One thing about the chosen ones, when they put their mind to it, and when we really understand what's going on and grasp the whole thing and know what we're doing, we are never going to stop. We're going to be fucking beasts. We're going to like manifest shit. They're going, and it's a struggle right now. But in the end, everybody going to win. It's not going to be, oh, I got so much money. Yeah, it'll be some people that have a lot of money, but it's not going to be to the point where, you know, all these people have money and it's just a bunch of billions of people without food, without resources. This is crazy. That's crazy. We live in a society. If you are part of the Pazuzu family, you can get Bentleys, Ferraris. Yeah, you have to pay for it with your soul, but yeah, you get to live a good life, eat the good food, and be mentally drained, be spiritually drained, be spiritually miserable because you don't have to give up your booty hole or, you know, did something strange for a piece of change. And that's really a piece of change when it comes down to your soul, because you're going to have to spend lifetimes and lifetime trying to heal yourself to come back whole when you could have just stayed whole, had a little long suffering, and been there for the greatest good of all, and let us all work together. If we all work together, just like if Trump get in office or Kamala get in office and they ass don't do what they supposed to do, baby, we need to impeach their ass. We need to start impeaching these sorry ass presidents. Start impeaching these sorry ass judicial people on the board, these sorry ass, what else, legislative people. We need to start impeaching their ass. We have the authority. The people have the authority to impeach these people if they get up there and don't do what they say they're going to do. After the first year, you don't see no results, impeach their ass. And people like, it take more than that. No, it don't. It's just like a man see a woman, know she a good woman, know they want to marry her, know if he got the potential, got what she need, and can provide for her and do all this, he gonna marry her off rip. If you want to play with somebody, you gonna take them for all the time and all the resources they got. No, it don't take that long. Well, it didn't. No, stop making excuses for these mother flippers. Stop making excuses. If they get up there and they don't act right, they don't do right, man, impeach their ass. We need to be standing on business when it come down to America. We should stand on business. Make anybody, we don't care for a Republican or a Democrat, get up there. Make them stand on straight business. Now, we don't need to be so in tune with our inner life, because that's what they're depending on for us to be worried about food, worried about finances. We don't need to be so much worried about that stuff. I mean, you should take care of it, but we need to incorporate, you know, impeaching their ass. making them stand on business. If they don't stand on business, impeach their ass and reduct their pay. If they don't provide what they say they're going to provide, then we can't pay you. You can't have our tax dollars. Point blank, period. You can't have shit. You can come, the way you came in is the way you going to go out. And then people going to know that you ain't shit. And that's the way we should play that, even with these politicians, with these celebrities. If you don't deliver what you're supposed to deliver and you behind the scenes doing crazy stuff, we need all that back. We know you got the talent. It's a lot of talented people in America. It's a lot of talented people. It's a lot of people that deserve to be there. It's a lot of people that can sing. It's a lot of people that can sing, dance. It's a lot of people that put in work. Let's just get that clear. There's a lot of people that can take their positions. There'll never be another. Yes, there is. We see that there can be another, because divine beings can get up here and do all of what these celebrities can do and then more. So stop playing. If they don't do what they say they're going to do when it comes to celebrities and politicians, stand on business. Start revoking that shit. Start canceling their ass on for real. Start canceling them for real. Start impeaching them for real. Stop like leaving all these ass and shits. No, we don't want to see ass. We don't want to see you kicking it with Megan Thee Stallion. We don't give a fuck. We see that enough in our community. I can shake my ass every day. If I was shaking my ass, I'd be making real money. You know what I mean? These people act like that they bodies, they face, they talents is so much more than the American people lives, the way we live our lives, our resources. Just because she get out there, oh, I endorse this. No, is you standing on business? Is that endorsement that you endorsing that company or whatever you're endorsing? Are they standing on business for the American people? We need to start having more self-care with the American people. We need to start having more self-care with the way we treat ourselves in America, with the way we let our politicians treat us, with the way we let a politician get away with stuff. We need to have some more self-respect and some more self-care about us, our country. If we did that and impeached their ass as soon as a year ago and we don't see no change, impeach. And not just the president, the judicial board, the legislative board, all of them. If they not gonna stand up, whether you a Democrat or a Republican, that's the only way shit gonna get done. Make them stand on business. Treat them like if they want to get up there and make all this money, make them make it. I mean, you got to. Well, we want it back. We're gonna put it back into the community. We're gonna put it back into the environment. Into making this planet safe again, into making this world better, into putting love in our community, into putting money into our mental health, into Medicaid, into food stamps, and they act like these people that's on Medicaid and on food stamps is a problem, and they're not. They're not the problem. It's very minute people that's a problem, because a lot of them that's on Medicaid and food stamps, let's just be, they're white people, and then a lot of them that's on Medicaid and food stamps, let's be honest, there are vets. There's people that fought in wars and stuff, and now that they get Social Security, they barely give that to them. So who really getting the food stamps? Where the money really going? Let's just stand on business. Where is it really going? And then y'all let people from other countries come here and steal from us, and then, oh, we got back such and such. Lying, ain't got back nothing. Stop lying. These people, y'all let these people think America is a joke at this point. We really are. They laugh at us because we used to stand on business. Now we falling. And with the fall of Diddy, with the fall of these celebrities, they really gonna think we soft. Cause y'all ain't did nothing about these celebrities messing with these people's kids. Nobody done did nothing about, well, it wasn't my kid. It could very well be your kid. It could very well, sir, ma'am, be your kid. And if the way the world is going, your kid is next on the list. If it's not, if they're not under the age of 18 when they do it, they're gonna. Diddy was taking out grown men. Grown men. Grown men. You ain't even gotta be a child. Grown men and children. So okay, your man ain't safe. Your husband ain't safe. Your son ain't safe. They ain't safe. They wasn't safe. Now they're safer because it's been exposed. Now they're safer. And we need to keep exposing them. Keep putting our foot on their neck. Let the elephant be in the room when they talk about it. Yeah, we going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it today. Yeah. Put your foot on their neck. Make them so uncomfortable that they have to do right. Make it so uncomfortable that they can't go off and be crazy and do all this crazy shit. Oh, I got the FBI. We don't care, sir. When we got the CIA, we don't care, sir. Man, we do not care. Because the real power, that the people that with the real power are the people. We the people are the real power. And they're trying to bring the numbers down in us so they won't be outnumbered. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on. Use your discernment, use your mind, use your brain, use the common sense that God gave you. 2 plus 2 does equal 4. Yes, it does. It does. I'm out, y'all. I'm not y'all mama.